Good morning, my friends, and thank you for coming to join me for another shave. We got the safety cat there on station. We are ready to go. Today's wonderful shave is brought to you by, once again, CBL Soaps Russian Tea. Russian Tea. This is one that one of earlier iterations of CBL soaps, one of the first flavors to come out, as it were. And I'd frankly forgotten about it. It was down low. My soap cabinet is deep, and then there's this nice corner back here, where you can't really see, and it ended up back in there. I was kind of sorting through, seeing what to use today, and look how good it's going on. It's just painting on like kills. That primer that we used kills in the bathroom here. They had a really hideous color when we first moved into the house. Not that this color isn't wonderful. It wasn't what I really liked, but Mommy liked it, and at that time my mother was still alive, and so they chose the color. And I don't make choices like that. I just do as I'm told. So mint green it was, except behind the mirror here there's a big square. I hit the microphone here. Big square behind the mirror that's got no paint on it at all. So, and I just chose to continue that tradition. Whoever had this house, let's see, this house was built in '63. I think we are the third owners. Oh, today's razor is a French razor. It's Beaujeu-Dumontel. It says Beaujeu, if you can see it above me. Beaujeu on there. It's from the Thiers region. It's not a TI, but it's from like right up the street or something. It's a nice razor. It took an edge like nobody's business. I was experimenting with my strops a little bit this morning. I have a mystery strop. In our BST section, I purchased a strop from one of the brothers here, and let me see if I can get it loose. Maybe some of you guys can help me solve this mystery. Usually, most of my strops have a fabric leaf and a leather leaf. This one happens to be a horsehide, and then a linen. Well, this one has a cowhide leaf. This is from Griffith, but on the back side, on the second one, it's also leather, but this is a chrome tanned, and then this would be vegetable tanned. So this one, when I'm stropping on it, it's very slick, and then this side has a little bit more grip to it. And I'm not real sure how to make use of that. I'm sure there's an advantage. I just haven't learned how to take advantage of that yet. Anyway, I use that, and I have a fire hose piece too that I'll spray with a little preparation to give the kind of like strop dressing. And then my barber says that I should occasionally anoint my strops with shave soap to keep it keep them moisturized. And, oils will soak in, or the tallow presumably. And I've not done that for a little while, probably about due. And as well as this Russian tea lathers, I'm going to have plenty of lather left over to anoint my strops. So I might give them a massage. I thought that, or I've got some saddle soap downstairs. I could probably use that too. I don't know. That would be something that some of our older hands or guys more experienced with strop care. I suppose I could practice my Google Foo, but it's fun to hear it straight from my friends. Because I respect your opinion better than I respect some stranger's opinion. This thing is destroying worlds. Doing a pretty good job. This is another razor that I got that's been out of production for a while, but I got it and there was still a tag on the box, even though the box is kind of busted up. I got ordered and it came in and it laid somewhere. And then somebody bought it in an estate auction and now I got it. Because it's the full, what, 5/8 is that? 6/8, 3/4 of an inch wide. No smile, no frown, it's just straight as can be. This is, it's doing a pretty good job. I mean, it really mowed it down. I'm barely down to where I could stop and just go with a serviceable shave, but I'm having too much fun to stop there. I finished up fine-tuning my football picks last night. I really didn't change anything. Some of my picks ended up being against the percentages, as they show up on under the teams, 90% and 10%, stuff like that. And particular interest last night was the Pitt game. There goes Safety Cat. She's investigating up the hallway. I wasn't real sure how to go with that, so I picked Pitt, which would be considered an upset as far as the odds go, or the whatever percentage things are. I think I got another upset somewhere. I picked, I don't know, I have 2 or 3 that were going against the percentages today. I did pretty good last week. So I'm hoping this will blind hog kind of comes through again. There was a strange feeling there. One moment, let me run this thing across. It felt like there was a wrinkle or something in the blade. don't see anything, but it felt, when I was coming up here, it felt like there was just like somebody taking their fingernail and going like, and it's kind of disturbing. I know I'm gonna whack myself here. I've been, every time I shave here lately, there's a high spot that I've been wanting to do the little facer for me. Okay. See how that went. Did I do it again? Yeah. It's better than it has been. Not as good as with the feather. That feather is just like it severs whiskers on the atomic level. Whereas this one is just kind of microscopically severed, and the feather it's not even touching the whiskers. I don't think the whiskers see that blade coming and they just kind of jump apart where they know they're going to get knocked off. It feels nearly that sharp as I got the blade feel. It's still doing it. Maybe, I don't know. Do you see that? I was holding it like this and it started to rotate in my hands. I'm gonna have to bring this out. The rest of it, for the most part, I was going along with I found anyway that what I picked was going right along with the things. So we'll see how that goes. We got a few hours before kickoff. Well, an hour and a half, I guess. The Ohio State game starts at noon. And they're trying some new things in Columbus. When I was much younger, I visited Dallas for some training in Richardson, Texas, which is up along the north side of Dallas. And fiddling around on the freeways just to kill time between days of training. They have these HOV, high occupancy vehicle lanes. They have a big wide divider on them. So in the morning you'd have 2 extra lanes going into town, and then in the evening they'd move this big barrier, and then there'd be 2 extra lanes coming out of town. It seemed really like a great idea. Well, they're trying that on the around Buckeye Stadium. The Ohio State was built before Columbus got as big as it is. So now, where Ohio State was originally, the original name for the Ohio State University was the Ohio State Agricultural and Mechanical University. Of because the college was out in the way out beyond the edge of town, and now the town has come up and surrounded the university, and with it all the traffic problems that come with game day. Yeah, that turned out good. I put the cold water on and everything pulled back up. I am as smooth as can be. A little painful spot right there where that little finger thing kind of nicked me. I don't know what I did. I'm going to go back and watch this film and see if maybe I had a little break in form or something and caused that. Because there wasn't a stall and I didn't feel it, but it's a very definite line injury. Got a very interesting short film to insert between my finishing of the shave and cleaning up, and you'll see it right now. So what'd you think of that film? That was pretty neat, huh? Today's really great shave, as I did the witch hazel and sauces and marinades and whatnot on my face. It turned out to be a pretty darn good shave. And it was provided, the most of the slickness, by CBL's Russian Tea. And we used today the Razor Rock 400, which was it the name was right on the tip of my tongue and it went away. But it's a clone of the 400 series. Nice razor. The razor itself is Beaujeu-Dumontel, I think. There's the stamp isn't real clear. It's DUMONTR, and then there's a little at the end, so I'm not sure what that is. And BEAUJEU or W, I'm not sure, because that end of the stamp is a little unclear. But nice razor, which I like. And today's aftershave, we'll be using my clarified SV 70th. My first bottle of this, and this is what this is. It kind of solidified in the jar, and it formed a big clump of some kind of jelly-like substance. So I sent him an email. He sent me another bottle of it. So in the meantime, I took a electric drill and a paper clip and went in and chopped the bejeebers out of that clump, and then ran it through a coffee filter. There's still little bits and pieces in there, but this is the clarified version of it, so maybe the oils have been removed or whatever was in that jelly clump. It smells wonderful. I think it might be missing some of the skin food, maybe. That's what I took out. At any rate, that's all we have for it today. I'm going to go out and make some snack foods for a wonderful afternoon of watching football and see how my picks ended up. I'm Major Rich on the Shaving Cadre. You'll also find me on Facebook, Major Rich, and on YouTube. Like and subscribe if you feel so moved. And I will see you next shave. Bye-bye.